Standard heat of combustion. Standard heat of combustion. This is today's lesson. Let us see the matter in detail. Standard heat of combustion. For example, carbon is burnt in oxygen. Then carbon dioxide gas is formed. At the same time, this reaction releases some amount of heat to the surroundings. The amount of heat here is 393.5 kilojoule for 1 mole carbon. This amount of heat for 1 mole carbon. Here 1 mole carbon. Gram atomic mass of carbon is 12 gram. That is here 12 gram carbon is burnt in presence of sufficient amount of oxygen. When 12 gram carbon is burnt in presence of sufficient amount of oxygen, then carbon dioxide gas is formed and some amount of heat is formed from this reaction, from the burning of 1 mole carbon. So, from the burning of 1 mole carbon, the amount of heat released to the surroundings is called heat of combustion. But when this reaction is conducted at standard condition, 1 atmosphere pressure and at 25 degrees Celsius temperature, then this amount of heat is denoted by delta H0, which is standard heat of combustion. Standard heat of combustion of carbon, which is minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole. Here, from 1 mole, this amount of heat is produced. That is why unit is kilojoule per mole. This minus sign refers to production of heat, release of heat to the surroundings. So here, this is heat of combustion of carbon. Definition is the amount of heat released from the burning of 1 mole substance at standard condition. That amount of heat is called heat of combustion, standard heat of combustion. Again, methane is burnt in presence of sufficient amount of oxygen. Then carbon dioxide gas is formed and water is formed. Here 2 moles of oxygen and 2 moles of water. This reaction produces some amount of heat, which is 890.3 kilojoule. So here 1 mole methane, 1 mole means 16 gram methane. Gram molecular mass of methane is 16 gram. That is, when 16 gram of methane is burnt in presence of sufficient amount of oxygen, then the amount of heat released to the surroundings is called heat of combustion. Heat of combustion is denoted by delta H, but when this reaction is conducted at standard condition, then heat of combustion is denoted by delta H naught. Heat of combustion for methane gas, which is minus 890.3 kilojoule per mole, because here for the burning of 1 mole, that is 16 gram of methane, the amount of heat released to the surroundings is called heat of combustion, and for this reason the unit is kilojoule per mole. This minus sign indicates exothermic reaction, that is, the reaction produces heat to the surroundings. Standard heat of combustion. Thank you for watching.